Parents are often told that they should be talking with their teenagers about social networking, keeping the lines of communication open. However, a lot of parents that I talk to find this easier said than done. They don't know how to have this conversation. They don't even know what to ask their teenager about Facebook or other social networking sites. So when I'm talking with these parents, I often suggest they could start with 4 main areas that they can help themselves think of questions to ask. And the 4 main areas are: first, knowledge; second, experience; third, opinions; and fourth, strategies. If you're having trouble remembering that, think KEOS, KEOS. Knowledge questions are where we ask teenagers about what they know and ask them to teach us about social networking. How does that work? How do the privacy settings work on that? Where do the ads come from? How do you log in on that? What's the difference between that app and that app? Knowledge questions are great because they give teenagers a chance to actually teach us something about it, which often they like, and we often learn something. Experience questions are where we ask teenagers about their and their friends' experience of social networking kind of on their day-to-day basis. So, what problems have you seen happen? Or do you find that people mostly use this app or this app? Or what are the kinds of things that people say? Or are there any issues that you've found with, things getting in the way of your homework or not so much? So ask them about how it works for them. O questions are opinions. So asking them about what they think should happen or shouldn't happen around things like social networking. And do you think there should be any rules? How do you think schools should handle this? What do you reckon should be the laws about this or this? Again, they get a chance to tell us what they think, and often we'll kind of learn about their approach to it via that. S are strategy questions. So we're asking teenagers about what their strategies are to stay safe. So instead of just saying you need to make sure you keep your settings private, for example, or not meet people that they don't know, for example, then we'll ask them how they will plan to do that. So okay, you say that you won't meet somebody that you don't know offline, but what would you do in, say, this situation where someone, that you thought knew somebody else, and then they said, let's just kind of all meet up at this party or something like that? Or tell me, how would you cope if, someone tried to friend you, you didn't know who they were, and then somebody said, oh, yes, but I know them through X? When you actually ask detailed questions about how teenagers would plan to cope, then it forces them to think about, well, what would be my plan in that situation? That's usually a lot more effective than just giving a lecture.